I've been a priest of Kaduna Diocese all this while. So I've been in Antrim Parish, and it was one of my nightmare, the place I saw a real deal of my life. That was where I see the inhumanity of man to man. It was precisely during the festive period of Easter when we were having our programs in the church. It was Thursday evening, around 4 o'clock we started. But before we finished, news broke out that there are a number of Fulani people attacking my parishioners in Mafan village. Mafan and Zilan are on a high hill, a terrible high hill. It is very difficult to go up, very difficult to come down, but they are used to the place because it has been the land of their heritage for years. So, when I heard that, I didn't believe it. I said, how can human beings come to be attacking human beings? I know there are sporadic attacks in southern Kaduna. There have been several attacks. I think the issue between religious friction between Christian and Muslim in the north has been for long. Kaduna State has always been the center. I don't know why. Probably because it is the center of politics in the north, and indeed, if not Nigeria at large. But that day, like a nightmare, it started, and those people that came around 4 o'clock were killing, maiming, raping, and destroying a lot of things, anything they come across. To tell you the fact, I was shocked when thereafter, a few days after, we went there because we couldn't go that day. Because they started the attack that evening and they went free, unabated, up to the night. They killed scores of persons, destroyed many homes, almost all the homes in those two villages, Mafan and Zilan. The destruction was so much, and the worst that happened was that they were killing any living being. Let me explain. Any person they meet, all persons, women, children, pregnant women, any person they met, they kill.
On the 19th February 2017, around 5 o'clock, after 5, some men came inside and started shooting around. We ran, everybody ran away. The house was burned, everything in the house was burned. 10 bags of beans, 10 bags of maize, 10 bags of guinea corn, 14 mattresses, 3 grinding machines, 1 keke napep, 3 sewing machines, 4 generators, and other things.
In 2012, we started having this insurgency when one Durusa Kaka was killed by unknown gunmen. And afterwards, there had been relative peace up to 2013 when we had another attack on 20th of March, when one other boy was killed. And since then, we've been having series of attacks by the Fulanis, where we started saying unknown gunmen, but eventually we discovered that the attack was coming in by the Fulanis. And a good number of our people were killed.
It is our sole belief that there are 2 main key issues, religious and economic. Because of the siting, the location of the areas concerned, the water tends to be more conducive for both the Fulani herdsmen and the farmers, because mainly we have crops like cereals that are flowering very well here. Not only that, the vegetation gives a very good fodder for the feeding of cattle. And so this has been one of the greatest problems that is causing the problem between the farmers and the herdsmen. I mean the farmers and the cattlemen.
They came in the village around 11 o'clock. Many houses were burned. 53 people were burned into ashes, and some were killed with gunshots. And the attack lasting for 3 hours. No any police, no any security in the community. And some people were called from different community, saying that something is happening in our community. Inform the soldiers, the police and soldiers. And the soldiers say that there is no access road that can move them quickly to this very community. That is why they allowed the attack lasting for 3 hours. Nobody can rescue us.
On 20 banda suangdi fiti sungo bihongo tano aduai wadu fana fiti bufara butang busutang busu ya di do ba ma ofiang bu ya di ba ma no fiang sanang busuru abang group na buru busun kat busu ti he ayang anet uli yang azisha achuo ba busugo uli yang kuma aja chuo ati uli dia wa bu kranki.
We are standing at the house of the late district head, Johanna Daniel. What happened to him? He went to Kafanchan to purchase a padlock for the borehole of a secondary school here. And when he was coming from Manchok, passing by Zankan to his house, then he was ambushed just after the primary school of Zankan. Then some people hiding under the tree attacked him, and he was he was gone in his car. Around 8 o'clock, we had to go to that place, and we too, we escaped because when we went to carry the car with the cops, we were attacked heavily. But that time we were lucky; there were mobile police here who escorted us to that place, and because of their help, we could be able to manage and brought his corpse here.
When we were running away, everybody was in the cave. So those that were killed, they met them in the field. So they killed them So when they make sure that everybody was not, they could not see anybody, they say Allahu Akbar. From there they started burning houses, right from that across up to this point, to this place. After they finished, they passed through this service. It is what I know, because I was hiding. Could not know more about it.
We have about 7 attacks that goes on in this district. The first attack, they kill about 14 people. And the second one, they kill about 16 people. That make people run away from this village.
Around 4 p.m., that thing can happen. We are not aware. And we saw shooting gun surrounding our village. And that sounds of gun now 8:47. So far we don't know anything about when it's going on and people want to kill us and we just run away with our family.
2017 وتوجه كافيتي بيوم وزت وجان كرفة فن بربي ده سبندي ده فوتون دي ده فوتون دي سوكا تينيو سوكا تيفيا إنا نيتات سو تشولينو زورو قولي أني رباي في يوم سبون يات كسبون سنو دو فقي ما يمن بيجي بنيان كوري بيوغنو domin farko kan yada subsan wanya kani gya nan ta kubutan ba domin na kar ya sumi ni manta ko ba san ganan no nguro da ma yo ji wa longo bu wa fiti bin ci longo butu bayan ban ci longo mon butu ya su ciyan ku ne asin ya go ni treatment da dama domin longo mai jingo fa sosai gwazi biyu ko ya kusa ba gwazi ya ke kyan faru nan su huyi da ce ko ya da ce kuma mai duwa domin gwazi ya lezan gana gulin ya banzu.
I'm the village of this area. So the time the Fulani come to attack this place, that time I'm present at home. So I hear one gunshot here. So I just run. They just come and burn my house. This is my house.
Nông cả nhưng mà cũng vào lồng bên lên nhung rồi nhà về chung nhưng mà vẫn về chung nó cũng lắc rồi vào là chẳng có về để lồng cái về rồi về là nên tập nên vào là ở những cái nên tập rồi nhiều cái vậy mà nhớ mình gót về France nông
This Fulani herdsmen, they are very crafty, very crafty. When they were about coming that morning, around 6:15 a.m., they came all these ways. They laid their ambush here toward the hill. Some of them were there. They surrounded the community. Then they started shooting sporadically. They are shooting the way they feel. And before you know it, some of them were holding guns, some of them were holding matches, some of them were holding petrol. There are the people that burn, and they were using one powder. I don't even know the name of that powder. They use it, is the one that they use to burn people's houses down completely.
Every day, up to now, we are not sleeping. Actually, the entire village have all the people that have been killed for that on the 13 gun attack May. So they gather all the corpses, 53, we have been buried here so that to be remembering that day that this thing happened. And the entire community have a plan to build it and put everybody's name. Anybody that come from somewhere will come here and see who that been killed on that day.
On the 24th May 2012, around 2 o'clock, the Fulani herdsmen suddenly fight him from the bush and kill him. No one was there, only him and the cattle.
When this thing happened, we really suffered. We are just sleeping. Around 10 o'clock, these people attacked us. This is 3 or 4 years. We are mingling anyhow, and our children now, they are suffering. That day, we lost a lot of people.
I am a photographer. That is my work. I was called upon to snap some images during the last crisis in Mafan and Zeeland. So as I went there, I saw a number of corpses, people that were killed. I snapped them pictures. Snapping them the pictures serve as an evidence to show that something has happened. After snapping the pictures, I printed all these pictures. I submitted them to the community leaders. Since the beginning of this crisis, things have not been going normal in these societies.
This crisis that happened in Kaduna affected him on 20th February 2017. He walked off his wife and his children that they should come let them pray. And he opened the door, he opened everything and left everything open. And then the Fulani people, I think 2 of them just come into the just rush into the compound, and then when he saw them, he tried to lock up the door again, but he couldn't. And then they now shoot him. Immediately they just shoot him there, and he fell down and died. And then they entered inside the room and looked into the room. They hold some torches. They now light the torch everywhere. They now look, and then they shoot his 2 sons again, the firstborn and the secondborn.
This is the pastorium that the pastor is sitting. By the time that they come and attack us, all this, the pastorium has been burned. Run away into this bush or these hills. We hide ourselves there. That thing happened on 12 to 13 March 2013. From 12 to 15 March 2013. And this attack has been a call for us.
On the 12th March 2013, and the district head they followed the district head to the school. When he was in his car, he come and park the car. Then he now moved to the bush. They come and search all the school. They didn't see him. So they decided maybe he's in the school. That is why they now said, okay, if that should be the case, let them burn the school. If he's inside, they will burn him inside. Then they now burn the school up. That is why the school is not more existing in the permanent site. We now move to the church. That is where we are now managing to study.
We are celebrating Christmas Eve in the evening around 5:30 p.m. And suddenly, we just hear gunshot around the village, surrounding the queuing, and they were attacking the village. The time was 5:30 evening. So when we are sitting, we just hear gunshot. We thought whether it's knocked out, the children are playing. We don't know that herdsmen, Fulani herdsmen from our neighbors here, Dangoma here, they came around the village. They were attacking the village. They came here with the master list. In fact, if you just see the village now, when you just go here, you see one place here, they burn it. This one, they're not going to burn it. They're selecting the houses and burn it. In fact, like my house here, I have 45 bags of ginger. They went in and picked it out. All my things here, they pack it and before they burn the house.
From time immemorial, we have been living together despite some difficulties we have been passing through. We live together and celebrate a lot of festivals. Not until 2012, when Takat people also live with the Fulani, share things in common. Just only getting to 2012 when things began to change. We have a problem with the Fulani when they started attacking the Takat people. Some people may look at it as bandits, but of course we look at it like, say, the Fulani were already having it at their hearts to do away with anybody that has cows and is not a nomadic Fulani.